it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christmas in November. I almost said December right there, but no, it is November. And today I will be scrapping this photo right here of my brother and sister in law. He almost didn't make it in the picture. Whoever took the picture almost cropped him out. I am going to use these rub ons, and they're from, I'm thinking both sheets are from last year, but it could be from like 4 years ago because I know I have some of them, and I'm thinking I really need to use them this year. They're getting old. I thought I'd put some washi on here because I really like this washi. However, you gotta really look hard to see it in the tiny bits and places that it actually showed up. I mean, like two tiny pieces on the right. I mean, you really have to be looking. Uh, I did not intend my photo to be straight here. So I didn't try to make sure it was straight. However, it has such a small amount of crookedness that it just looks like I did it accidentally. So I thought, well, I'll see how hard it would be to move it. It didn't take nothing. I was sitting here editing and watching the film go by. And, well, I don't know if you call it film anymore, but anyway, the video go by and straighten it in just a couple of seconds. I was so proud. I do need to go put some glue underneath it because I did pull it up, but it moved just fine and nothing else moved. I wanted to use one of the film strips, and this one has the most green. That's why it won out. And I was thinking, well, I'm going to put some greenery on here and it'll just kind of blend in a little bit. However, this doily edge here, lace edge, I put it on the right because I planned on using what was a circle chipboard, and it's in the tray somewhere upside down. But when I glanced, I didn't see it, so I went on to something else, and it don't make it on the layout. And I planned on using that joyous, and I laid it there and I didn't like it. That's where I had it planned for. And so that's why it just got hit to the side. I decided, no, I don't think I like that. I'm not going to use it. And so I will have to go to the iris container and look and see what else I have and get a couple more things for the layout. I really like these. Well, these are from, oh, and I was going to show the back side of this layout because it's one of those from the page kit. They had them for like $18 or something. And at Office Supply. And I thought, man, I'm going to go ahead and get them because they have lots of embellishments here. However, I don't do it like they have it. I just put all my embellishments together with everything else that is Christmas Spectacular and whatever the last year's one name was, and the Noel from like 4 years ago. Everything's there together so that I have lots of choices. Anyway, I'm sorry I forgot to show it, but you did see what was already done when I started on this side. I'm going to put Merry Christmas down there, and I'm kind of thinking that'll be my title instead of Joyous. But I get it on there and keep looking at it, and I thought it's going to have to be a subtitle. I'm going to have to have a little more in that, so I will I won't peel, I'll pull out a die and use it for the title right at the end. I think it's the last thing that goes on the layout. No, I have to go ahead and add a few sequins because I did put that there and felt like it needed it. You would not believe how many times I had to leave this layout and scrapping it. My son and, well, I guess it'd be about the middle, well, yeah, about the middle son. Anyways, Jason, we're out here and I just kind of kept getting interrupted. They were outside, but I kept hearing noises and went out and talked to them and everything. So yeah, it took me a little while. So you will see kind of interruption stuff, and you probably can't tell them when you see them. Uh, I cut the little stars from the Merry Christmas off separately so I could add them here and there in places. So that's might be what you see me doing with a little piece that you really can't see nothing go on the layout. It's a super tiny red star. I am adding well, the holly in the left and right hand side, but I'm also adding some of the holly um well, rub-ons. And so I'm trying to figure out what do I want where and to get the, well, I guess the design that I want in the end. So I am adding both the laser cut ones and I'm also adding the rub-ons together and just kind of mixing them in so there's two layers of holly here. But while I am doing that, I want to mention that down there below you'll find the links to everybody else that are doing the Christmas in November. And mine might not be on their list. Mine's going to be a little on the late side, so I don't know if it'll make it on their list or not. But at least I know I'm going to have it done since I'm already on the voiceover. Uh, oh, I'm just checking, and if there's a little teeny tiny something or other still on there that I don't have to lay back down onto what I just rubbed off, I'm just going to put it wherever because I like those little splatters and spots and looks like paint drops and everything else that come off of these rub-ons. Um, and I am cutting some apart. If I can see where I can cut it and still have the look I want wherever I'm putting it, I'm cutting some off so I'm kind of stretching them a little bit farther. Here's the sequence and its cat scrappiness, and it's pretty old. I would say it's probably 10 years old. And I think it's joyful. Christmas, maybe? It might be that. It may not be, but it might be. Anyway, it's pretty old. My bag looks really worn because it came really full and then slowly got smaller. And I had almost all my sequins on here, and then I realized there were some snowflakes in gold. And since there are gold ornaments on the tree, my sister-in-law's shirt has gold, and it says something about glitter, time of the year for glitter and the shine. Anyway, I wanted to frame the photo in the gold sort of looking paper. And also, I seen those snowflakes and I had to add them. I think there's 6 and I used them all. 3 were stuck together and I was afraid I wouldn't get them apart, but yes, I did. And there's the die I pulled out. It is We Are Memory Keepers. It came in a set of 6 off a HSN several years ago. And they're 4 titles for scrapbook pages or cards. You got your choice. But they cover the whole thing so you don't have to do as much work, is what they said. But I mostly use them for my scrapbook layouts because I like the boldness of them. And I did layer that a couple of times instead of just putting it on there with one layer. And I also put some foam tape on the bottom part. But that's it. That's my layout. And I'm so glad I found time that I could go ahead and do it and get a layout done for Christmas. And there's a little tiny sequence I had to go ahead and put by the joy. And Merry Christmas. Part of it's on top of the film and part of it's underneath the film. But it still looks like Merry Christmas really good because it'll go on any surface that I've used it on so far. And there's my cluster on the left with that really pretty bow there. It's just so delicate looking. And I was pretty much getting close to done when I said I needed something up there at the top of the photo. So naughty or nice and believe went up there. I don't like to put the naughty and nice on kids' layouts, but I don't mind a bit putting it on adult ones or even teenager ones. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very, very much. And thank you all for watching my video today. I appreciate that too. And for all the comments that you leave also. They make my day. But have a happy scrappy week. Have fun on the hop. Bye.